first came to college, I wanted to study finance. And so I went to my first class and I was like, no, this is not gonna work. And I always loved sports, so I got my bachelor's in exercise science. And I had to take a class for sports psychology, and I loved it. You know, I remember I was a junior and I would go to class and I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So I kind of like really got into coaching and couldn't see myself doing anything else but coaching after I got done with playing tennis. You know, it was the kind of thing that I was done with my eligibility, but I wasn't ready to be done with college tennis. I absolutely love it. I stepped away a year ago and I moved back to Brazil and was working in a recruiting agency, and that was the best thing I could have done. You know, it was good for me to see how much I really loved coaching. I knew I loved it, but I thought I could live without it, and I figured out I couldn't. Go Galina! Go Lucia! Let's go! 6:15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Anything we do with conditioning, you have a goal to accomplish. And I think that with that in mind, it kind of pushes them to kind of get to that challenge. And you gotta remember, you know, all the girls are Division I athletes, so they like challenges, you know. And we do a lot of quickness, change of directions, with like a lot of the tennis court. I think the goal of conditioning is just coming through a match and feel like you're fit. You know, it's good to hear the girls say like, yeah, I lasted, it was good. And obviously you want the endurance, but you want to get to balls too. Here we go, get in quick! Go, 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 let's go! Next person's gotta be ready. I want to challenge them in practice. You know, when you get to a match, it's not going to be easy. The other person wants to win just as bad as you do, so we got to make sure that we're doing practice a way that's challenging them. My biggest thing is just making sure that they're being successful. I tell the girls, you know, that you're usually not going to like me in practice because I'm going to challenge you, you know, and I think that that's what makes this mentally tough. Look at what we've done, okay? We've talked about going cross-court to cross-court, doing volleys aggressive. So my point is, whether you want to be confident or not, you have earned the right to be confident. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, Randos! I get here always like around 9 and do office work. A lot of coaching jobs is just recruiting and, you know, trying to get that kid you're looking for, and then obviously like planning travel and looking ahead of the season, and then we start individuals. So in individuals is really the time that's just me and them. I tell the girls, hey, even if I think you're great, but you don't, it doesn't make a difference. So a lot of times it's just them coming and building that confidence, you know. Sometimes they're like, hey, I just want to hit forehands. All right, well, hit 400 forehands. So when you come to the match, you put in your mind like, I've worked on that, so I can be confident for that. Remember, if your ball is short, it means the court is shorter for you, right? You're inside, so it's a little bit less than being back there. There you go. Last one. Go! Nice. It's just really developing the relationship closer between the player and the coach, and I think I can't think about going through a season without individuals because there's just so many positives that come out of it. With women's tennis, there's a lot more than just a tennis court. I would say, you know, 70% of tennis, if not more, is mental. And that means not only how good you think you are, but what's going on in your life, if there's a problem. And so I just open up that time and I pretty much just start, hey, what's the most important thing we should talk about today? And you'll be amazed of what will come out. And, you know, I want to show the girls that, yeah, we care about, you know, how we do on the court, but more than that, I tell them, you know, in 10 years, I want to be invited to your wedding. You know, that shows that I was a positive influence on your life. So I think that's a great time for them to open up. And, you know, a lot of them being from far away from home, it's a great time for them to feel like, yeah, coach cares about me outside of the tennis too. Tennis has been very successful here. You know, last year when I got on the website, it was like top 50 in the country. You know, I think that draws anybody, but you know, being here, I'm from a big city in Brazil, so when I came to the US, I wanted to be in a place that felt like home. You know, and after I came here and I visited, I knew that this was the place for me. You know, Moscow's great, administration is amazing, people are here to support you, and you know, the more I'm here, the more I understand why I love this place. I think the tennis program definitely brought me here, but I think the people around us definitely keep you here.